The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania.
All right, wrestling fans, we are back here live on the Nation Network, and this is the Royal Rumble.
Introducing the participants. First, from Shamoss, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
And take a look at who drew number 1, Sonya Deville. If anybody's going to be capable of being there at the very end, I would say it would be her.
Well, Sonya Deville does not have a very enviable position being at number 1, but then again, neither does the person who comes into the ring next at number 2. They'll have to survive 28 others, as there are going to be 30 women in this Royal Rumble match that is guaranteed to make history here tonight.
Well, as exciting as this is, and it's going to be, we've got another one later tonight when the men step inside the squared circle.
Oh, and take a look at this. Tamina.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2 from the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
The daughter of the Superfly Jimmy Snuka stepping in there. We don't see a lot of her, but she can still go from bell to bell. She's one big tough lady.
Sonya's going to have a hard time getting through the opening challenger here. Question really is, will both of these ladies be still in the ring when the next challenger arrives? Every couple of minutes, another one will be introduced until all 30 have entered, and at that time, the final woman standing will be the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble. The countdown has begun. We're going to find out who drew number 3 in just a moment. Over the top rope and eliminated. Tamina's gone, but look who's coming into the ring.
Yeah, she better turn around.
Nikita Lyons recently making her return to NXT. And wasting no time at all trying to go after Sonya Deville. But Sonya is really making a mark. She's been out on the shelf for quite some time with an injury. Big return for her, and especially coming in at that number 1 spot. And she takes out Nikita Lyons.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
And now Blair Davenport comes in and she lights up Sonya Deville. And looking to eliminate her right off the bat.
Blair Davenport not paid by the hour, and she understands if she can eliminate Sonya Deville, she'll only have to go one-on-one in a few moments.
Indeed, you don't like it when there are multiple people in the ring. Number 1, you've got to keep your head on a swivel, I would think, and know who's around you at all times. And number 2, you can have them teaming up against you.
Yeah, but at the same point, you never know. You might get someone that'll work with you as well.
Well, at the end of the day, no friends in the Royal Rumble. It's every woman for herself as Valhalla joins the fracas.
The hell is a fracas?
A fracas, you know.
As long as you know, I suppose that's all that matters, you bloody Americans.
Went for the drop kick, nobody home, and now Valhalla with a headbutt. And another entrant making her way down. Mia Yim, otherwise known as Michin, heading down to the ring.
Well, things starting to fill up now as we've got 4 ladies out at one time, including the number 1 entrant still in Sonya Deville, who's trying to eliminate Valhalla.
Trying was the operative word there, unable to get it done. And Michin Springboards off the middle rope into a DDT. Oh my goodness.
She just caught Blair Davenport with that one and almost drove her right through the mat.
And here comes JC Jane. Now the ring really starting to fill up as we've got 5 ladies, all with one goal, to be the last woman standing.
Well, clearly somebody's looking to get to that. Oh, nice move right there. Rounds a bell. Double noggin knocker. You don't see that every day.
Big clothesline, and down goes JC Jane. Mi Jin broken up by Blair Davenport, and here comes Bayley.
The leader of Damage Control. At least she'll have you believe she is.
Speaking of Damage Control, later on tonight, the Raw Women's Championship will be on the line. Io Sky to defend. Here comes the next entrant. Bayley smartly moving out to the apron. You can't be eliminated under the bottom rope. And here comes, it's Zelina.
Well, here's a problem for Zelina. She's the smallest member of this match. She's the smallest member of the world of professional wrestling as far as I know. It's going to be very easy for these ladies to just pick her up and throw her over, so she's going to have to be smart. But the odds are drastically against her in a match like this.
Count continues. Who's going to come in next? Bayley just got dropped by JC Jane. Around the world, DDT. It's Izzy Moreno. You've got to be kidding me.
Izzy who?
She's the Bayley superfan. Has made her wrestling debut just months ago. And it showed up here at the Royal Rumble, and you have to wonder, will that super fandom help Bayley out or not? But Bayley about to be eliminated.
Well, there's no friends in a battle royal like this, or any battle royal for that matter.
And Izzy just eliminated Blair Davenport.
I've seen it all now. Are you kidding me? How old is this kid? Can she even drive?
She's actually just recently picked up a driver's license at the age of 16. She's been training for years already. Mia Yim just caught Bayley and skins the cat back into the ring. I'm not even sure Bayley realizes that Izzy Moreno is in the ring.
Well, she does now. I saw them lock eyes.
It almost looked like Bayley was going after Izzy. There's a jawbreaker. Down goes Bayley, and now JC Jane raking the back of Izzy Moreno. And now Izzy looking to return a favor. She's going to try and eliminate. She's got JC Jane on the top.
Bayley clinging meantime out to the apron.
She eliminated JC Jane. I don't believe it.
2 eliminations for this kid. Are you kidding me?
And now Bayley just took out Shotzi, who enters the Royal Rumble. Mi Jin with a nice sunset flip. Stiff form, down goes Bayley. Valhalla now taking the youngster up to the ropes, and Izzy Moreno hanging on for dear life. Will that be the end of her little run here? There's an elimination.
Mi Jin is gone. In the meantime, the superfan manages to fight her way back in.
Oh, and Bayley just took out Izzy Moreno from behind.
Do you think she has any clue it was her own favorite wrestler that just clocked her from behind?
I would suggest she does not know it. I don't think she would expect that of Bayley with the history they've had. She will show up every week at NXT watching her hero. Over the top rope. Sonya Deville, number 1, still in this. And now, look, I think Izzy might have known. As Izzy Moreno now goes after Bayley.
There are no friends, and now look at Candice LeRae getting slapped around. Look at this.
Carmella. The return of Carmella.
Meantime, Izzy just got dropped with a reverse DDT courtesy of our hero. What's the old saying? Never meet your heroes, you'll only be disappointed.
Bayley again dropping Izzy on the back of her head. And Sonya Deville has been eliminated.
Well, it took an awful long time to get her out of the match, I'll show you that.
This is chaotic, ladies and gentlemen. Izzy doing the smart thing, standing in the middle of the ring. At least it's going to be a lot harder. Backstabber.
You know, even Izzy is bigger than Zelina. Think about that for a minute.
Well, not only true, but the fact that Zelina is still in the match this long says a lot. And now she's looking to eliminate Carmella. There goes Valhalla. Izzy sending Candice LeRae into the corner. She's already eliminated too, but Shotzi with a DDT. And now Maurice.
Maurice in the Royal Rumble, the wife of The Miz.
This battle rages on. Maurice now taking it to Carmella. And Zelina Vega's in trouble. Shotzi trying to eliminate the flyweight competitor. What a move right there by Izzy, and there goes Zelina.
Oh, Bayley's in trouble. Bayley is eliminated.
Izzy Moreno outlasted her idol. Oh my God, a super kick right to the face, and Carmella stunned. Liv Morgan returns.
Well, it is homecoming night here at the Royal Rumble. A lot of these names have been MIA for a very long time, and they are returning here tonight.
Izzy continues to work on the back. And now Shotzi bulldogs into the canvas. Look at Izzy going to town. She is cleaning house. From behind, got caught with that one. Shotzi with that arm breaker, and now pulling back on it. There was no submissions in the Royal Rumble, though.
Indeed, there's not, and here comes a true wrestling legend at this point. You want to talk about a veteran, born and bred into the business, Natalya.
And Natalya's not married over by Izzy Moreno. Izzy a wild card entry into this Royal Rumble, but she is really making a statement. And now going after Natalya. Can you imagine if she were able to eliminate Natalya? There goes Carmella, courtesy of Maurice. Tiffany Stratton, and there goes Izzy.
Well, it's Tipper time now.
There's a shoulder block. And a running shoulder block again. Tiffany Stratton got caught from behind. We talked about it earlier. You got to have eyes in the back of your head. Maurice On the apron working. Oh, hold on just a moment. Attack from behind by Shotzi. And now Natalya going after Stratton.
No love lost there, that's for sure. These two they're not strangers to one another. They have crossed paths in NXT.
Maurice now on the top rope in danger of being eliminated. Here comes Fallon Henley. I can only imagine who she's going to go after first.
Well, surprisingly, not a person I would have imagined, which would be Tiffany Stratton.
Liv just got dropped. And Maurice going to do it again. Liv Morgan in trouble. Fallon Henley in the corner. Shotzi with a knee, and now Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans is back.
Well, at least for one night. One of the hottest free agents in the women's division. An entrepreneur in her own right has been focused on her own business interests outside of the world of professional wrestling, but she's here for the Rumble. And I believe Candice LeRae has been eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Fallon Henley now down across the knee, backbreaker courtesy of Liv Morgan. Oh, I beg your pardon, that was Maurice. And now Natalya in trouble. Look at Fallon Henley going to try and eliminate, but Natalya.
She's clinging to those ropes for all she's worth, and she manages to hang on.
Natty going to make it back in there. Down goes Henley. Stratton and Henley. Oh, wait a minute. Those two ladies are about to go head-to-head, perhaps. There it is. Stratton from behind. Talk about bad blood.
No doubt about it, a lot of history between these two women.
At number 20, we have Wendy Chu.
Well, don't sleep on Wendy. She can definitely come through and be there at the end, especially coming in now. We're in the final 10 entries. They're going to have an extraordinary advantage over every other woman in this match.
Obviously, the luck of the draw plays a major role in the outcome of these things. There's a clothesline, and Wendy Chu's eliminated already.
Well, that's all right. It was about her nap time anyway.
Face buster, and Fallon Henley goes down courtesy of Shotzi. And now Fallon. Oh, what a move right there. Springboard drop kick, and she just took her back out, and now goes right after Tiffany Stratton.
Fallon Henley and Tiffany Stratton will be forever joined in name, as they have had over a year-long battle in NXT.
Every time you think it's over, they get back together again and renew. There goes Shotzi, courtesy of Natalya. And we're about to get the number 21 entrant head first into the mat, but Tiffany again tries to take advantage. Next into the ring will be Xia Li.
Lacey Evans in trouble. She's going to have to hang on to that bottom rope for all she's worth.
Stratton trying to eliminate Tiffany, or I beg your pardon, Fallon Henley trying to eliminate Tiffany Stratton. You know these two ladies want nothing more. They might care more about eliminating one another than winning the Royal Rumble.
You know what, if you can imagine such a logic, but it does exist between those two especially.
Stratton is still on Queer Street right now. No idea where she is. Belly to back suplex, and that one connects. Choke slam by Lacey Evans. Jade.
Well, again, the numbers right now are getting higher, which means the advantage also is getting higher.
Face first down into the canvas. And now, Fallon Henley has got Natalya up on the top rope, going to try to eliminate her if she can.
Well, Natalya, a wily veteran, she'll fight with everything she's got in her.
And she does, avoiding that elimination. Stratton on the apron. And now Cora with a stiff forearm shot right upside the head of Fallon Henley. Xia Li with some big shots on Cora. Stratton sends Xia Li over the top into the floor.
Took advantage of her from the backside. She couldn't see it coming, and then next thing you know, it's on now double team on Tiffany Stratton.
She's on, eliminated. Maurice and Natalya teaming up, the two veterans.
Well, it's like we said early on, there's really no friends in this one, but you might have momentary alliances, and that made sense, the two veterans coming together. Take out one of these young cubs.
Fallon Henley now locking up with Lacey Evans. How about that for a matchup? Evans has her up. And gonna look to throw her over the top into the floor. Fallon Henley eliminated. Natalya once again perched on the top and once again manages to avoid elimination.
I can't say enough about Natalya right now and how much she has done to battle it out.
Are you kidding?
That's AJ Lee.
AJ Lee back in a WWE ring. She's a former Divas champion, former women's champion.
Natalya looks like she's just seen a bloody ghost.
There's the sit-out powerbomb, and now AJ dragging herself over. She has been out of professional wrestling for over a decade. Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss returning as well. Oh my word.
And there goes AJ Lee.
Well, it was good seeing her again for however brief a time. And look at Alexa Bliss cleaning house, still the little blonde fire plug that she's always been.
And Natalya, just eliminating Alexa Bliss.
Oh, good luck eliminating this one.
At number 25, Piper Niven, and that's not going to be an easy job. Hands down, not only the biggest competitor in the Ladies Royal Rumble, but at number 25, a very, very favorable position to be in.
Well, you see Maurice out there trying to deal with Piper Niven early on, and good luck is all I can say about that.
Niven looking to make a quick elimination as we get our next entrant. Becky Lynch, and there goes. We just had 2 eliminations.
Cora Jade is out.
Becky Lynch in there, and there's only 4 ladies in the ring right now. Natalya still hanging on. Liv Morgan is still there.
Not sure for how much longer. Becky Lynch dropped down across the top rope.
Bianca Belair at number 27. This has just been an amazing opening match here at the Royal Rumble. Countdown is on to see who will be number 20, Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill finally gonna get inside the squared circle.
Liv Morgan just got eliminated. Jade Cargill on the apron. And Becky Lynch tried to eliminate Jade Cargill as soon as she got in. There's been a lot of hype.
Well, the problem when you have a lot of hype around you is can you live up to it?
There's a double team on Becky Lynch. She hangs on.
They are still trying to remove her from the picture. Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai coming in at 29. Once again, Jade Cargill with a big right forearm shot to the head of Becky Lynch. Big time Bex with a suplex. And Belair now trying to eliminate Dakota. Who's it gonna be? Are you kidding me?
What?
The boss is back. Sasha Banks is here, back in the WWE. Jade Cargill eliminated.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Sasha Banks has returned. Jade Cargill made her in-ring debut here at the Rumble. Bianca Belair definitely wanting to take umbrage, you might say, making the target all about Sasha Banks. Has her up in the air. Dakota Kai eliminated. These are the final four. One of them's going to be the winner of the Rumble. Piper Niven's eliminated.
Well, that now changes the entire complexion of the match. You gotta believe that Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch might work together on the returning Sasha Banks.
Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and now look out. Well, they are really going to town on Sasha Banks, and they are working together.
Sasha Banks thought it was going to be a farewell, or I should say a very fond return home. Might be a farewell very quickly.
It is clear that Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch are working together. They are not attacking one another. They are all after Sasha Banks.
Well, at the end of the day, there can only be one winner.
Sasha Banks is up and eliminated. And now Becky Lynch going after Bianca Belair.
Well, how's that for a how do you do?
Back heel kick nicely done. Sasha Banks is not going to be happy with the way this one turned out, especially the double team effort.
Well, I would definitely say don't be surprised if you see a little bit of fallout from this one.
Becky Lynch, pump handle plex, takes her all the way up and over. The Enziguri now, what she got in mind here. Irish whips to the ropes. Nice drop down. Back out front. Leapfrog comes up. And another one-legged drop kick.
Bianca Belair right now better find a way to clear the cobwebs because Becky Lynch is on fire.
Dropping her across the top rope. That's not going to get it done.
Must go over the top rope. Both feet have to hit the floor. That's the only way to be eliminated. And one of these two ladies is about to punch their ticket to the main attraction that is WrestleMania.
Challenge for any championship at WrestleMania. All you've got to do is be the winner. Bianca Belair muscling her way through Becky Lynch at the moment. Will she be able to finish what she started? Oh, good Lord, just dropped her head first. To the ropes, back out front, catches her, and again.
It almost looks like she lost her grip on her midway through that move. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. Either way, highly effective.
And Becky's in trouble. Bianca Belair is going to WrestleMania.
Bianca Belair did everything she had to do to be successful in this one.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
And there is the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble. Plenty more still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us.
It's not WrestleFest on the arcade. It's not WrestleMania on the NES. It's not No Mercy on the N64. It's just a gunshot away from those fine retro games on Project 64. Retextured, remodeled, right on your home PC. I'm aboard, but watch your step. It's the all-new WWF Legends Challenge 64.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Rhea Ripley, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dominic Mysterio.
Journey Dom heading towards the ring with Mommy following from behind with Rhea Ripley.
Well, Rhea Ripley has proven to be the wind beneath the wings, you might say, when it comes to Dominic Mysterio. She has taken him to new heights as part of the Judgment Day, and she's done things for him that Rey Mysterio never could.
Now, the fact that he's turned his back on his family, the things that he's done to his own father, really tells you all you need to know about Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, it does indeed. It shows you that he's his own man, that he's willing to do what he's got to do and pay the prices it takes to pay in order to be a success in the world of professional wrestling. You want to fault him for that?
Blood is thicker than water, at least it's supposed to be.
Y'all know what time it is. This the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where's that. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till they necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Too many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple. Stating my claim to fame, to be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game. And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shop bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh, the recent return of R-Truth, who thinks he's a member of the Judgment Day.
Yeah, well, that's the whole problem right there, isn't it? He thinks. That's not something he's used to doing, and it shows why.
He and Dominic Mysterio tie up in the middle of the ring. A win here by R-Truth will officially put him in to the Judgment Day. And believe me, Rhea Ripley ringside, not going to let that happen. Russian leg sweep, nicely done by Dominic Mysterio. And now let's see. Dominic still very early on in his wrestling career against a true veteran in R-Truth, who gets that shoulder off the mat on a count of one.
Well, listen, I'm the first one to state there's no substitution for experience. But there's something that's a little bit more immeasurable, and that is momentum. And as far as I'm concerned, nobody has the momentum in the business right now that Dominic Mysterio does.
As he has walked over to the ropes, and now running up clothesline, and if this was the Rumble, he would have been eliminated.
Yeah, but it's not the Rumble.
Over the top, he comes sailing, crashing down right in front of our broadcast table.
The chop block right to the back of the leg, and R-Truth. He started out pretty hot, but Dominic seems to be able to put out that fire.
And now it is R-Truth one more time, going to work on him here against the ropes. Using that middle rope for added leverage.
Yeah, but last time I checked, that's the illegal use of the ropes. Referee should be getting in there doing something about it.
And now Dirty Dom with a sit-out spine buster.
Well, that's something I believe he picked up on the clink while he was serving hard times.
Serving hard times? He spent about 8 hours in county lockup. There's the collar and elbow, and now up in the air. Oh, man, R-Truth just knocked the wind right out of Dominic Mysterio with that one. Suplex turned into a stunner. Might be enough for the win. There's one. There's two. He kicks out. Rhea Ripley watching on anxiously, but thus far not getting involved in the match.
Thus far, why would she get involved in the match? Her man's in control.
Scissor kick, and that's got to be it. There's 1, 2, and somehow Mysterio gets... wait, there it goes. What did I tell you?
And she just saw something she didn't appreciate. She's just sharing her opinion. R-Truth doesn't have to be paying any attention there. He should be worried about Dominic.
Yeah, I'm sure he is concerned about Dominic, but at the same time, you've always got to know where Rhea's at when she's ringside. Driving the elbow right into the forehead, and now Dominic Mysterio in trouble. Knee to the midsection. Flatline, and Dominic is out.
Not yet, he's not. That's one thing about Dirty Dom. You can knock him down, but he'll keep getting back up.
Spinning back heel trip, nicely done, and now R-Truth is in control. And there's that suplex stunner one more time. Think he has him. Let's find out if he does.
Wow, it's good for the goose, good for the gander. Nicely done right there by Dirty Dom.
And Mysterio now targeting the arm of R-Truth, bouncing his head off the mat. Rhea Ripley just put a steel chair in the match.
She hasn't used a steel chair. She just put one there. Now the referee's taking it out. What else you want to complain about?
Oh my goodness, R-Truth. Dropping Dirty Dom on his head. To the ropes. Went for the leg drop, took too long, and Dominic able to get out of the way in time.
See, when you're all flash like that, you go through all the showboating that he just did, and it costs him.
Big right hand, and down goes Truth.
And I do detect some blood on the head of R-Truth.
He is bleeding right now. The referee might have to take a look at it. And Dominic, like a shark in the water, once he sees this blood, has turned. And it is a frenzy right now. Tornado DDT, and if that doesn't open that wound even further, hook in a leg by Dominic Mysterio. That might be it, no.
Oh, how in the heck does he kick out of that one?
R-Truth rolling out to the floor. Dominic wants him back up. Dominic over the top. Oh, senton splash.
Well, that one even hurt Dirty Dom a little bit on the landing, but I'll tell you, R-Truth right now is in a desperate situation.
I'd have to agree with that. Ever since the injury, both men going for a move, both men. Oh, I thought they both missed, but it looks like Dom might have caught some of that shot by R-Truth. What a drop kick, nicely done. And again, hooking a leg. Will he beat him? He does!
You see, that's how it's done. You've got your man down, you go for the pin. You don't put a bunch of showboat moves in there to try and dance it up. The showboat is what cost R-Truth this match, in my opinion.
Well, it definitely cost him his shot at joining the Judgment Day.
Now he was never gonna be a member.
When we return, the Raw Women's Championship on the line and the Men's Royal Rumble. Stay with us. Attention wrestling fans, if you're having a great time here on the Nation Network, then we encourage you to go visit Dre 41 right after this program. Dre 41 with some of the greatest hockey action you've ever seen, featuring games from Japan that you won't see in the United States. Whether it's professional wrestling, boxing, or just an overall good time, get spicy with Dre 41.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. That is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Well, here we go. The Raw Women's Championship is on the line.
Well, it's not the first opportunity Zoe Stark has had for that title, but she's climbed her way back up through the ranks to get another shot. That said, if she doesn't win, guess what? Back to the bottom and work your way up once again.
Well, I think in a one-on-one match, Zoe Stark has a tremendous chance at becoming the Raw Women's Champion. But whether or not she'll have a fair match, an even match, is yet to be seen, because we know one thing about Damage Control: they run deep.
See here, you already building excuses why she might lose. Maybe she'll just get beat by a superior athlete in Io Sky.
Well, that's possible too, and if that's what happens, I'll be the first to say it. And like I said, rolling deep, Io Sky is here with other members of Damage Control running back. We've got Kairi Sane, Asuka, Dakota Kai, and notable by her absence is Bayley.
Well, Bayley didn't have such a great outing in the Royal Rumbles. Might be still feeling the effects of that one.
Well, the referee might want to think about sending the other three ladies back to the locker room. There's no reason for them to be at ringside.
They're ringside to support their champion. Why shouldn't they be? They're not involved in the match. They've done nothing to get involved in the match, but already you want to make it about them.
Introducing the challenger from Utah, Zoe Stark. And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan. She is the Raw Women's Champion, Io Sky.
Well, one of these two ladies will be the Raw Women's Champion. Will it be the new champion in Zoe Stark, or will Io Sky and Damage Control continue their reign in the women's division?
Well, personally, I just don't think Zoe Stark has reached that point of her career yet where she's ready to defeat someone like Io Sky.
Here's a flapjack to get the match started, and nicely done indeed by the champion. Stiff forearm right across the jaw, and Zoe in trouble. Hurricane Rana, and the champion has come out hot in this one.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised at the least. Zoe showing why she is indeed the Raw Women's Champion, because she's a dominant force to be dealt with.
Boots in the midsection, and now Zoe Stark with a nice neck breaker. That gets the champion's attention. Crossbody! Goes for the cover! Will it be enough?
No, you're not going to pin her with a cross-body press in the opening 2 minutes of the match. Give me a break.
Zoe just got the surprise, and now over the top into the floor. Oh, look at this. Dakota Kai coming over. This is what I'm talking about. As other members of Damage Control are there as well.
Yeah, they're there. They're not doing anything. They're watching. They're trying to egg on their champion. If anything, there's nothing illegal about it.
They are distracting Zoe. Baird is what they are doing. And now, from behind, sends her crashing towards the guardrail, and now Zoe dangerously close to the other members of the Damage Control. Butterfly backbreaker, and now Io goes for the cover. Thinks she might have her. There's one. And Starks kicks out the back. the pump kick.
Yeah, but look at how stupid. Right after that, rather than go for a cover, rather than follow it up, what do? You try taunting the Damage Control. Don't blame them for being a distraction. Blame her for lacking focus.
Oh, I've got to admit, that was a very poor choice on the part of Zoe Stark. And Io Sky is taking over as a result of the mistake. Springboard again, went for that crossbody. This time nobody home.
You really think the champion's going to fall for that twice? Poor decision making on the part of the challenger. I don't want to hear about Damage Control.
Well, I will admit, thus far there have been some mistakes made. And, oh, there it is from the top rope. Nice move right there to get out of the way. Clothesline by the challenger, and another one. Single leg drop kick by Zoe, and now Io is rocked. Has her up. Oh, that's it. She caught it. She got it. There's two.
Oh, she kicked out. She's not done yet. Io Sky is not going to lose. She's not going to go down at the hands of defeat to Zoe Stark. Not gonna happen.
Well, it came very close to happening right there, and we all just saw it. Spinning back kick right to the midsection. Referee's count is climbing. These two ladies need to be aware of it if they don't want to count out.
Well, it definitely favors the champion in this scenario because a count out, she keeps the title. So it's really all the onus is on Zoe Stark to make sure that the match stays inside the ring.
And now Zoe walking Io to the ropes. And going to work on the lower back. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, might have her.
No, you're not going to pin her with that. You're going to have to come up with something better. And again, she goes to the crowd.
The challenger going to work with the hands and the feet. Nice up kick right there to get out of trouble, at least momentarily. Butterfly. And there it is. Spiking Zoe head first into the canvas. Double stomp. And the challenger rolls out to the floor. Through the ropes, and Io connects, crashing down here on the floor. On top of the challenger with that crossbody.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That is why Io Sky is the Raw Women's Champion. Look, I'll give credit where credit is due. Zoe's put up a decent fight here tonight. But she just doesn't have what it takes to beat Io Sky. Not yet, anyway.
Io now targeting that surgically repaired knee. And that count continues to climb. And look at this. She goes back outside to break the count. She could have had the win by count out.
Well, you know what? I'm not sure that wasn't a mistake right there by the champion. If you got the win, take the win. You don't need to worry about how you beat her.
Watch out. The action getting a little too close to the table now. Back elbow right to the head. And now Zoe just sends her head first towards the steel steps. Io's on the top rope. Oh, the moonsault!
That's all she wrote.
Io Io Sky victorious. What a match these two ladies put on.
Well, again, I'm not surprised that they had the match that they had, the battle that they had. But at the end of the day, it's what I said going into the match. Zoe Stark simply isn't ready to beat Io Sky at this point in her career.
And still the Raw Women's Champion, Io Sky.
I don't know if I agree with you on that. I think she came very close to doing it. In another match, we might see another outcome. Stick around when we come back. The Men's Royal Rumble. Wrestling fans, right after this program is done, enter the danger zone. Jump over and check out J-Rock 73. Tell him Vince sent you.
The following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
All right, we saw the women earlier, and what a rumble it was. Grayson Waller.
Introducing the participants. First, from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Oh, here comes the thunder from down under, Grayson Waller. Not just the hottest talker in the business, but also the man who can back it up in the ring. Coming in at number 1. You know what? We saw earlier tonight Sonya Deville going at number 1, and she was there for a very long time. Don't be surprised to see Grayson Waller around when number 30 comes through the door.
And who's he going to be going up against? Oh my goodness.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2 from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Nigerian Giant,
Omos is heading toward the ring. It already has to be one of the top favorites. It's going to take a multi-man effort, I've got to believe, to eliminate him.
Well, it's not going to be easy. Oh, my word. 7 foot tall. Near 400 pounds. I mean, this is it's like moving a Buick.
This is going to be a test. This is going to be a test for everybody. 29 other men right now in that locker room realize their night just got a lot harder. Bell sounds, and Grayson Waller is in a bear hug right off the bat.
Well, we know one thing. There's no submissions in a Royal Rumble, but you can really wear a man down with a bear hug. especially when you're the size of Omos. It restricts your ability to get air back in your body, and that will wear you down very quickly and make you highly susceptible to be thrown out of the ring. Booker T! What?
One of our broadcast colleagues, Booker T, stepping into the Royal Rumble.
Oh, and he just got squashed.
Hey, you're not going to be leaving me, are you?
That's a Royal Rumble. You never know.
Cross-knee backbreaker down on Book, and down he goes, and now Waller and Omos once again tying up. And here comes number 4, it's The Miz.
Well, I've got to be honest, I genuinely like The Miz. I don't like his odds, but I like him.
Look at this, Omos just throws The Miz down like a small sack of potatoes. And now pressing him overhead, bad times ahead for The Miz.
Meantime, Booker T trying to take advantage of a wound-out Grayson Waller, and he does!
Booker T eliminating Grayson Waller. Braun Breaker comes in at number 5.
Well, number 1 in, number 1 out is Grayson Waller. I don't think you're going to see number 2 out being Omos.
Look at this, Braun! Braun Breaker eliminated by Booker T.
Well, Booker T bloody well at this point in time has eliminated everybody.
That was Bushwhacker territory.
Oh, wait a moment. Now things are going to get interesting.
Sheamus comes in and he looked right at Omos but didn't see Booker T.
Wow, even Sheamus couldn't bloody well keep it. There goes Booker T eliminating another one.
The heck's going on here? This is Bizarro World. Sheamus in and out, and now almost on the apron.
If Booker T would have bloody well eliminated almost on his said he's going to go for the title.
Another big one in Drew McIntyre. And now The Miz trying to take advantage of Omos from behind. These 3 men might want to join efforts here.
Well, at some point in time, whether you like the other men in the match or not, it will behoove you to work together as a team to eliminate that threat. And the threat right now is Omos.
Here comes Chad Gable in at number 8.
Can you imagine Chad Gable if he were to eliminate Omos?
Well, you know what? It wouldn't shock me, but I wouldn't expect it either. I still can't get over the performance of Booker T here in the Rumble thus far. And there goes Drew! Chad Gable took out Drew McIntyre.
I don't know what's happening tonight.
Shinsuke Nakamura now in the ring. Omos has got a hold of Chad Gable. Omos in at number 2, and he is still there. Now he's got that claw into a slam. Oh, here comes another monster among men, Bronson Reed, number 10. And he goes right to work on the smallest guy in the match, and that is Chad Gable. Miz from behind with a clothesline on Reed.
The Nigerian Nightmare, though, still the one to beat. No one's been able to crack the code on the big man.
Nice move by Chad Gable on Booker T, who's still in there as well. You know what, in the earlier Rumble, I would say Izzy Moreno stole the show, and here tonight it's been all about Booker T.
I don't know if I would go that far. I would say that Omos is the story at number 2 in dominating the field.
Reed hammering away on Chad Gable. AJ Styles now in the match. DDT's the big man. Big E! It's Big E!
I don't believe it. He has been out for over a year after suffering a devastating neck injury.
And Big E is in the Rumble. Chad Gable immediately targeting that neck. He's going to test it out. You can't really blame him.
Bronson Reed with a nice full German suplex. More of a tiger duck, to be honest with you.
And now Shinsuke Nakamura's on the apron. Gable trying to eliminate him, and again, AJ fighting through the grasp of Omos. Tiger suplex courtesy of Bronson Reed.
This is chaotic right now. Every man for himself. You have no friends in the Royal Rumble. We know that.
There goes Bronson Reed, courtesy of AJ Styles. Big E momentarily looked like he was going to target. There's a nice double team, and now turns right after the Miz. Big E looking pretty damn impressive to me.
I'm not going to argue with that, not one bit. There was a moment I thought that Big E was going to go after Omos and then decided not to. Not sure that might have been the smart move. It's hard to tell right now.
Well, the fact that Omos came in at number 2, and no one's been able to eliminate him yet, but I gotta believe the wear and tear is starting to add up.
Well, that's very possible indeed. Booker T, you could say same thing about him, how he's still in the match.
Trifecta of suplexes courtesy of Chad Gable. It's ECW legend Sabu!
Sabu into the Royal Rumble. Just recently announced that he will be retiring from wrestling this summer.
Making a stop at the Rumble along the way. The homicidal, genocidal Sabu. Can you imagine if he wins the Royal Rumble?
A main event at WrestleMania, that would be one way to end your career, would it not?
Omos is gone, courtesy of Big E. Big E did what nobody could do.
Well, now it's truly anyone's game.
In the meantime, Booker T turning his attention to Big E, but ends up catching a forearm. Not a phenomenal one. Shinsuke Nakamura eliminated by Big E.
Oh, suddenly Big E is tearing the place down. Booker T is hanging on for all he's worth here ringside as Sabu tries to eliminate him.
We are counting down to the next entrant here in the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be... Are you kidding?
Uncle Howdy!
What does this mean?
I've got no bloody idea.
The last time we ever ever saw Uncle Howdy was with the late, great Bray Wyatt.
Well, you gotta believe if he's here for a reason, not just for the Rumble, I wouldn't think.
Finn Balor coming in at number 15. We are halfway through the Rumble. Booker T is still in the match. I can't believe it.
And he goes right after Finn Balor, but I'll tell you right now, it is so chaotic in a match like this. If you've never been in a Royal Rumble, and I know most of you haven't, then you don't understand just how bad it can get. You don't know which way to look, which way to turn, and you don't have any friends. I don't care who's in there with you.
As we see Chad Gable, no, I beg your pardon, that's a Miz going up. And eliminated, courtesy of Sabu. Uncle Howdy now, in the meantime, going to work on Finn Balor, at least for the moment. And Sabu dropped on the back of his neck. He's had neck issues in the past as well.
Well, when it comes to professional wrestling and you've been in this business for any length of time, the odds that you don't have back or neck issues are just very slim, to say the least. Your body takes a physical beating unlike any other sport in the world.
And right now, Booker T fighting to stay in the match. And he does! Successfully fighting off Finn Balor. Balor's now in the corner, and Booker T lighting him up with those shots. Goldberg!
Are you kidding me?
There have been many, many rumors about where Goldberg may surface. But it's here at the Royal Rumble tonight. Bill Goldberg and Booker T talk about renewing old rivalries.
Two of the biggest names in WCW during the Monday Night Wars, right there, Booker T and Bill Goldberg.
Neckbreaker on Sabu. We've got a bunch of bodies strewn about the ring right now as the damage is really taking its toll. Sabu going over to the apron. AJ Styles. Neckbreaker, and there goes Sabu.
Well, that might be the last time we ever see him in the WWE.
What a career it has been indeed for that man. Back body drop. AJ just got dropped by Big E, who's still in this thing, looking really good. Big ending on Finn Balor. Goldberg eliminated by Chad Gable.
And there goes Uncle Howdy.
There goes Booker T.
Booker T has been eliminated.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Chad Gable's gone.
Well, hell, we've almost got it down to a one-on-one.
Forearm smash. AJ Styles now targeting Big E. Gunther, number 17, and oh my goodness, if you thought Omos was a problem.
Sling blade on Big E Langston now in the meantime. Finn Balor targeting a much bigger opponent, trying to put him up on the top rope, and he does. Can he get him over?
AJ targeting the Intercontinental Champion. Gunther, who would love nothing more than to walk out of here the winner of the Royal Rumble and head to WrestleMania to headline the show. Brock Lesnar!
This is incredible.
Lesnar immediately caught by AJ Styles and now repays the face. Look at this! We've got Gunther tied up with Brock Lesnar. German suplex.
We've got some heavy hitters, no doubt about it.
Speaking of ECW alumni, Rob Van Dam is here.
Well, the whole effing show has just made an appearance, and there goes AJ Styles, courtesy of Gunther.
And RVD almost got eliminated as quickly as he came in. Big E struggles to hang on, but he does.
Oh, RVD tried to put out Finn Balor, got caught with a knee.
Gunther really got to test out that neck of Big E. Jinder Mahal at number 20. Former world champion. Gunther now looking to pay back. Brock Lesnar drops him head first on the turnbuckle. And then targets Rob Van Dam with a drop kick.
Look at these hits, they're coming from all sides. That's the chaos that is a Royal Rumble.
German suplex by Rob Van Dam. Kevin Owens. It's a fight now. Code breaker by Kevin Owens. And now he sends Rob Van Dam into the turnbuckle, trying to eliminate Rob Van Dam. Sling blade. Jinder Mahal doesn't know which way. Oh, look at this double team on Finn Balor. And Lesnar has eliminated Gunther.
Wow, that's going to be one for the front page, no doubt about it.
LA Knight has just joined the fight. This thing is absolutely unbelievable. Jinder Mahal, mistakes are made. He turns his back on everyone in the ring. Big E made him pay a price. And now Kevin Owens gonna try to eliminate Rob Van Dam. He's on him on the top.
Things not looking good for Rob Van Dam right now, but LA Knight seems to like his position.
LA Knight just look at this. Jinder Mahal's gone. I'm not sure who took him out. And now Brock Lesnar targeting Kevin Owens. What a great match. And there goes Rob Van Dam. Jey Uso, number 23. Lesnar trying for that German suplex, but Uso reversed out of it. And now it's Big E tied up with a beast incarnate.
Trying to call all the action in this match, it's virtually impossible. It's just too much happening at one time.
F5 on Kevin Owens. Jimmy Uso.
The Uso brothers, you would think they might want to work together, but they have not been on the same page.
And Jimmy goes right after Jey. Wasting no time at all. And now it's Jey Rip and Jimmy. Finn Balor eliminated. And now Jimmy has targeted LA Knight for the moment. Brock Lesnar going after Jey. Number 25, Rey Mysterio.
Well, you know what? Based on size, it's not a good position for Rey to be in, but to come in at 25 will help offset that disadvantage.
Jimmy and Jey, stereo super kicks. And then they go right back after one another.
Well, we can say one thing for certain right now. The Usos are not on the same page. That could change at some point in this match. And now look at Big E. He's in trouble. Jey Uso going to try and eliminate Big E. Samoa drop on Kevin Owens, and Big E does not go out. Solo Sikoa. Well, we pretty much got the main members of the Bloodline right here. Two of them will work together, I would think.
If they do, that's going to be a strong advantage for them. Solo Sikoa targeting LA Knight. There's a clothesline. Jimmy hanging off for all he's worth, and Solo came to the rescue. Big E hammered away on Brock Lesnar.
Rey Mysterio just got dropped across that top rope unceremoniously. He gives up a lot of weight and strength in this matchup. And he's not as young as he once was, so even the agility, while he's still a pretty spry guy, he doesn't have the speed and the flyability that he had in the past.
And just like that, Solo eliminates Jey Uso. Big E now going to try and put Solo Sikoa over. Now it's a double team as Brock Lesnar joins the battle. Solo fights off two of the strongest men in the Rumble. Kevin Owens has eliminated LA Knight.
Well, things right now not looking too good for anyone not in the Bloodline.
Mysterio now going after Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Looked like he was going after Kevin Owens. Now he's kind of picking his moment. German suplex again by Brock Lesnar. Testing out the surgically repaired neck of Big E Langston. Number one, and coming in 27 is Randy Orton.
All business just picked up, as a wise man once said.
The Viper, Randy Orton, ties up with Rey Mysterio, and I thought he might have tossed him over the top rope. Russian leg sweep. And now Solo Sikoa from behind. 5 seconds away from finding out who the next entrant's going to be here in the Royal Rumble. Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, Dirty Dom. He might be in for a good run here tonight after a win earlier on in a one-on-one match.
Judgment Day against Bloodline right there as Jimmy Uso quickly goes after the youngster. And now Randy Orton going to try and eliminate him. Meantime, Rey Mysterio is in a precarious position with Solo Sikoa. Kevin Owens eliminated by Jimmy Uso.
Big E Langston doing a hell of a job. He's still in the battle here.
I think we're now starting to see a little bit more of the team of the Bloodline formation. What would happen if it would come down to the two of them at the end?
Well, there can only be one man standing in a Royal Rumble.
Brock Lesnar, butterfly suplex, takes Big E all the way up and over, but Jimmy right there to take advantage.
And Big E wasted no time going right back after the Beast Incarnate.
Lesnar in trouble. Brock Lesnar fighting, and he manages to stay off elimination. As we get ready to see the next entrant here in the Rumble, CM Punk is number 29.
Well, he's one of the favorites as he makes his in-ring return here.
CM Punk looking around the ring, trying to pick his moment. And goes right after the arm of Jimmy Uso. Look at Rey Mysterio trying to eliminate Brock Lesnar. Can you imagine?
Well, I've seen crazy in the past, but I don't know that I've seen crazy like that.
Over the top rope, and Big E eliminated.
Nothing to be sorry about, nothing to be ashamed of. Don't hold your head down, big man. What an unbelievable performance in his return.
Randy Orton now going at Brock Lesnar. Talk about renewing old rivalries. Solo Sikoa is in trouble. And Lesnar has eliminated Solo Sikoa, the enforcer of the Bloodline.
And that leaves Jimmy all by himself with nobody to watch his back.
Clothesline by CM Punk on Brock Lesnar. A couple of Paul Heyman guys going at it.
Well, we're seeing some dream matches here tonight, even if only for moments.
And our final entrant into the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes.
And Cody pulling in at number 30, and here we go.
Went for the Bulldog. Didn't catch it all. And Cody targeting Jimmy Uso. Mysterio has just eliminated Randy Orton. Over the top rope he goes and eliminated. Cody Rhodes in trouble. Cody eliminated by CM Punk.
I don't believe what I just saw.
CM Punk just eliminated Cody Rhodes, and now Brock Lesnar is going to take CM Punk and send him out to the floor.
I can't believe the two ring. Look at this. Brock Lesnar against Rey Mysterio Jr. You gotta be kidding me.
And it's all over. The winner of the Rumble, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Well, every man who signs the contract knows. They know they have to survive 29 others, and who better than the Beast, Brock Lesnar? Now the question, what title will he challenge for?
Thank you for joining us, fans. We'll see you next time for more WWE Wrestleverse.